Hey, welcome to Chaplain Chat. We are in Richmond, Virginia. We've been at this chaplain conference, and today's June 3rd? I don't know, June 3rd.
Yeah,
is that
June 3rd, yes.
sure enough? And this is we're doing. And I got to tell you, we're going to introduce Jazmin. Hi.
Hi,
You are on Chaplain Chat. This is very famous now. Yeah, right. I don't know. But Jazmin, I am so jazzed because we have talked on the phone. We've emailed. But now I get to see you face to face,
Yes,
and I'm one of your guys, aren't you?
Yes.
Jazmin, you were at one time studying to be a nurse, and then you were working in a hospital, and they gave you a special position. What was the title called?
Spiritual ambassador.
Spiritual. And now get this, isn't this? Yeah. My camera person's eyes just went up with that. What is that? What was a spiritual ambassador when you were in the hospital?
Well, in my position, I used to bring people back and forth from test to test, and I used to just pray for people. And in that moment, a chaplain saw me and asked me if I could be able to be a spiritual ambassador, so I could be able not only to do my job, but know that I could also do the work of the Lord and pray for people.
Isn't that wild? And that's what you were doing.
Yes.
And Jazmin, you got pretty sick.
Yes, I did.
And you ended up in the hospital.
At 21, I'm 27 now, so 6 years back I ended up in the hospital, and I was there for about 15 days.
Wow, and you're bleeding and
bleeding, and there was no, they didn't know why.
And so, what happened with all that? I mean, what did God do, or what did you do with God, or what?
Well, there were 5.
What a stupid question. What did you do with God? Like, we can do anything with him, but go ahead.
Well, there were 5 different specialists that told me that there were no cure for what I had. No, and I looked up to the Lord, and I was like, Lord, they might not have the cure, but you have the cure. You're my healer.
Wow.
And so in that moment, in those 15 days, the bleeding just stopped, and they let me go, and they were like, well, if it happens again, then come back. But for God's glory and honor and praise, it's been a year since I have.
Wow, and they still don't know what. Well, now, Jazmin, you have an interesting ministry for right now. However long, we don't know what we're going to do when we grow up.
Yes.
I don't know, you don't know. But right now, and this is neat because in a few minutes you're actually going to go share with all the chaplains, and it's so great to see you out here. But what do you do right now for this ministry, Good News Jail and Prison Ministry?
Well, right now the Lord has opened the doors for me to be able to be the Partner Care Center Manager.
That's a pretty hefty title.
Yeah.
What the heck does that mean?
That means that I'm in charge of the call center. So the call center, what it does is that we call and we pray with your donors.
Isn't that, or partners we're calling them now?
Yeah, we're partners. Yeah.
And I'm one of your guys, aren't
Yes,
you? You're
I
Chaplain
am.
May and
Yes.
I, and who else is one of you?
And Alan Wood.
And Alan Wood. And so you'll call our partners, and you know, and you're not asking for money, are you?
Never.
That's
We
not
never
it, is it?
ask.
So if I'm a partner, you're going to call me, and what are you going to ask me?
Well, I'm just going to thank you for all the donations that you've given, and ask if you have any prayer requests, and in that moment I pray with you.
Isn't that, and that's what you do.
And that's all I do.
Isn't how exciting that is, and so the reason so some of you watching this Chaplain Chat, actually I send this out to my thank you, letters to people partnering with and praying this, and they get this, and now they get to see your face because you might get a call from her sometime,
Yes, you
and
will.
she's not asking for money.
Never.
She's asking for
No
prayer.
prayer requests, yeah.
Oh, isn't that so cool?
And we've been able to hear how the Lord has moved, and how the Lord has healed, and how the Lord has delivered, and how the Lord has just come on time. And that's all we want, for God to continue to move.
Wow.
That's all we want.
Jazmin, I got to thank you so much. Here's how I sign off this Chaplain Chat, but we're going to be talking more. And I got you now. This is so good because everybody's going to swamp you in a few minutes. But I'm going to say I want to thank you guys for watching. And Jazmin, I'm going to say I want to thank you for being on. And you just say Chaplain Chat. This is my dorky way of closing off. Are you ready for this? Guys, I do want to thank you guys for watching. And Jazmin, I want to thank you for being on
Chaplain Chat.
Whoa!